Time for a little Emeryld Ryders, everybody. Day after St. Patty's Day. I know that it's wrong to stray the path I started yesterday, but in my heart that's just one way to show the things I'd meant to say. She reminds me of someone that I used to know before my feathers turned to stone, when love was blood and not in bone. Yeah, that's what she reminds me of innocent sweet chickens, a focus in my darkest day, someone to get lost with, is why I sweat. And that is why my path has changed to the unknown from rough terrain. It may be wrong, something strange. That is why my path has changed. She reminds me. What's going on, everybody? Here we are, live in the quarantine. I'm gonna try to pull the comments up on the computer here because I don't want to be keeping my face too close to the camera. That's just scare anybody. But yeah, how's everybody doing tonight? Everyone going out, getting crunk? I love it. So yeah, I'm sequestered in Florida, land of spring break. Everybody's still going out, having a good time, if you look at the news. But not me, no. I have hunkered down at the studio. So that's what's up. Yeah, good to see everybody. Chicken wings, what up from West Palm? Yeah, Florida representing. Oh man, what a time to be alive, everybody. So if you missed it, Emeryld Ryders' St. Patty's Day special happened yesterday. Oh, Cheddar, what's up, man? You know, I have enough bananas and peanut butter probably to get me through another 3 days. So hopefully everything is resolved by then, because that's about how prepared I am. But I don't know. I live with my brother, and he's like a master chef, so he just cooks me stuff and kind of takes care of me when I run out of adult power, if you know what I'm saying. So yeah, what was that song that I just played? Oh, thank you for asking. That was a song called Reminder off the Emeryld Ryders album, the debut Emeryld Ryders album, by the way. If you haven't checked it out, please do so. It's one of my favorite ones. So I thought I'd just maybe come out, jam, solo, since I'm not allowed to see anybody, sadly, and just connect with the people who I love so much. So yeah, hopefully everybody's having a good time. Everybody's staying safe. And yeah, if you have any questions, hit me up. Otherwise, I'm probably just gonna like play Emeryld Ryders songs until people stop showing up, right? So yeah. There's a new Emeryld Ryders on the way. As soon as I can get Pasha through the quarantine and Andrea, then we got more stuff coming too. Sri Lanka, nice. What's up, Joey Young? How you doing, buddy? You want No Rider Left Behind from the TikTok video? Yeah, No Rider Left Behind. That's a good one for sure. What's the story behind the Emeryld Ryder name? All right, we'll do a quick history of the Emeryld Ryders. So this was born when me and Ian were doing a live stream, and we were doing a very uninspired blues jam because I can only handle so much blues. Nothing against the blues, but I can only handle so much blues. And I was thrown into another blues jam against my will, as so many of you often are. And we were just kind of talking with people, and Ian's like, you know what makes me happy is listening to Celtic music when he like makes his kids lunch or whatever. So I'm like, what is Celtic music? All I could think of is like D minor and 3/4, you know? So then we kind of did like a a jam in D minor in 3/4, and it was like the greatest jam we ever did. Thus, the Emeryld Ryders were born. And you know, Emeryld Isle, ride. I thought it'd be cool to ride. I like the concept of riding places, and it really just kind of took off from there. Now we spell it creatively, Emeryld, Ryders, which makes it very difficult to have people find it. but you know what? That's just part of the journey. That's part of the ride. It's not super easy to find. It's not easy to spell. That's why it takes a little bit of effort on your behalf. But yeah, then we went to a Renaissance fair to kind of do some research. By the way, another sad thing that's canceled, me and Banana Blondie out in Malibu, we're gonna go to a Renaissance fair together and try to be the king and queen. But that's on hiatus. That's on hold right now too. So all we have are the riders. Know what I'm saying? And then, you know, there's a whole story behind everything. You like the video from today? More like it? Okay, cool, thanks, for sure. But yeah, then I just ended up writing a bunch of songs. Dean helped with a few of them. And then we kind of made a full album. And now another one is coming. Oh, you want to hear No One Else? Oh, we got another. Look at the requests. I could play that one. So this is one that I uploaded last week. I don't think I've ever played this song live before, so this is gonna be a new one. We ride a station. Yeah, whatever, chatter. Let's see if I can do the whole thing without forgetting any of it. Why is this so buzzy? Get this cable on. Ugh. Alright, that'll do. And the sound you hear tonight, you can't afford to close your eyes to. And I love no one else. I may turn your bones to dust, and I may bruise your flesh, but still you share your bed. For me there's no escape. For me there's no escape. You're pinned beneath the repetition of your life, suffocating. Suffocating. I will not tolerate a mess, or you will feel my hands around you, 'cause I love no one else. For me there's no escape. From me there's no escape. You're pinned beneath the repetition of your life, suffocating. 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 That's a new one. That's cool. That's dark. Someone called that the darkest song ever written. Definitely not from personal experience. Hey, Andrea's here. Oh, what's up? Has anybody told me that I look like Brandon Flowers? Yes, I get that a lot. I think Brandon Flowers has jumped up to number 2 after PewDiePie. So that's cool. In the grand scheme of celebrity comparisons, PewDiePie resounding number 1. Brandon Flowers is second. The Chris Pratt ones were second, but Brandon Flowers overtook that. I don't know what that says about Chris Pratt. Probably letting himself go. Kind of sad, but you know, whatever. String gauge, these are 12s. These are Elixir 12s on this guitar. That's kind of my brand, for sure. Everybody's bored, yeah, Can you cover any Bob Dylan songs? Yeah, what Bob Dylan songs do I know? Gosh, I used to know like 20 of them. Bob Dylan, like which one? We could do trying to play Don't Think Twice, it's alright. Well, it ain't no use in calling out my name, yeah. That's too low. Like you'd never done before. No, it ain't no use in calling out my name, yeah. I can't hear you anymore. You know, I could just look it up. That's a good one. Any Bob Dylan? Knocking on Heaven's Door? Nah. Not a Knocking on Heaven's Door fan, people. Sorry. Let's do, which Bob Dylan song do I want to do? Not Knocking on Heaven's Door. Maybe Girl from the North Country? Taking requests. Here we go. Except for Knocking on Heaven's Door. Bob Dylan. Ultimate Guitar. Maybe It's All Over Now, Baby Blue? That'd be kind of cool. It's all over now, Baby Blue. Haven't played this song in probably 7 years. I'm gonna look it up. Thank God for Ultimate Guitar in times like this, right? Capo 4th fret. That'd be 6th fret on this. Tune down a step. I'm living the D standard life, everybody. If anybody wants to join me, we could do that. All right, let's see. What do we got? Smoke on the Water. No! Maggie's Farm? Could do some Elliott Smith. What is this? Oh, I'll do some Shaky Graves. All right. Hold on, let me figure this Bob Dylan one out first. Then I'll do some Shaky. I'll do some Hardwired after this in case anybody's different. Maybe it's too high. Where is this? Strong, crazy patterns on your sheets. Is that the right key? You must leave now what you think will last. Whatever you wish to keep, you better grab it fast. Yonder stands your orphan with his gun, crying like a fire in the sun. Look out, the saints are marching through, and it's all over now, baby blue. The highway's for gamblers, you better use your sense and take what you have gathered from coincidence. The empty-handed painter from your streets is drawing crazy patterns in your sheet. The statue is folding under you. Yeah, it's all over now, baby blue. All you seasick sailors, they're all rowing home. Your empty-handed armies, they're all going home. And the lover who has just walked out your door is taking all his blankets from the floor. The carpet's moving under you, and it's all over now, baby blue. Leave your stepping stones behind, something calls for you. Forget the bed you've left, they will not follow you. The vagabond who's rapping at your door, standing in the clothes that you once wore. Strike another match, go start anew. Yeah, it's all over now, baby blue. That's a great song. That's awesome. Kind of slaughtered it, but that's solid. It's all over now, baby blue. That's the name of that song. One of my favorite Bob Dylan ones. It's great. What am I missing? What am I missing here? When you break into the song, I'll be working your song with harmonica. Okay, sure. Oh, thank you. Girl from the North Country and Hardwired. All right, what key is Hardwired in? Is it open? winding back on Blue Mountain time as I watched your loving expire. I'd lay close to you as lace on the shoe. And that's when I knew we were hardwired. But you bumbled like bees and I boiled like the seas as you led where no one would follow. And I hid in the mud of my Catholic blood and watched that second hand race toward tomorrow. Well, you are as you came on, sleeveless and cocaine, like a match that's begging for fire. And I am as I was, sick with mercy and love. The truth always was, we were hardwired. Big time. So sit by the still. Ooh, and drink up your fill. And tell all them people your problems. Yeah, those friends were so true when you were 22. But now you've got nothing in common. They are as they came on, sleeveless and cocaine. And just a match that's begging for fire. And I am as I was, sick with mercy and love. The truth always was, we're hardwired. So brace for good times. Ooh, and do what feels right. And send me the bill when you're tired. I am as I came, and I'll still be the same. I've got no one to blame. We're hardwired. Oh my gosh, and a donation, our first donation from a man Cheddar for acai bowl ingredients. Oh, thank you, definitely. I'm gonna have to go stock up on those for sure. Or Andrea can just make them because she's way better than me. That's a Cohen song? That's not a Cohen song. Oh, Hallelujah? I don't know. I'm not going to do Hallelujah. That's too. I'm not going to embarrass myself by trying to do Hallelujah. I do it with Pasha at the live shows because just acoustic guitar, violin. That's great. Pasha slays that one for sure. Yeah. Suzanne by Cohen. You know, I don't know a lot of Cohen. Sadly. Very sadly, I'm sorry. So I don't know Suzanne, but you know, whatever. You're stirring vocals for some Shaky? Yeah, gotta do Shaky right. Shaky Graves is awesome. If you guys don't know who Shaky Graves is, please check out Shaky Graves because he is the absolute man, absolute legend. So yeah, check that out. All right, Cristiano, fine. I'll get into Cohen. I'll see what's happening eventually. No pandemic talk here. This is chill Emeryld Ryders solo edition session. Elliott Smith, huh? Ooh, which Elliott Smith song? I could do I don't know if I'm gonna know all the words to this. took the Oldsmobile out past Condor Avenue. She locked the car and slid past into rhythmic quietude. Lights a burning voice, dry and hoarse. I threw the screen door like a bastard back and forth. The chimes fell over each other, and I fell into my knees. The sound of the car driving off made me feel diseased. A sick shouting like you'll hear at the fairground. Now I'm picking up to put away anything of yours that's still around. And I don't know what to do with your clothes or your letters, but it'll make a whisper out of you. She took the Oldsmobile out past Condor Avenue. The fairgrounds lit a drunk man sits by the gate she was driving through. Got his hat tipped bottle back in between his teeth. Looks like she's buried in sand on the beach. I can't think about you driving off to leave barely awake. Let's take a little nap while the road's still straight. Are those the lyrics? Sick shouting like you'll hear at the fairgrounds. Now I'm picking up to put away anything of yours that's still around. And I don't know what to do with your clothes or your letters, but it'll make a whisper out of you. She took the Oldsmobile out past Condor Avenue. The cops were running around the scene, looking for some kind of clue. They never get uptight when a moth gets crushed, unless a light bulb really loved him very much. I'm lying down, blowing smoke from a cigarette. The whisper smoke signs you'll never get. You're in your Oldsmobile driving by the moon, headlights burning bright ahead of you, and someone's burning out down on Condor Avenue, trying to make a whisper out of you. It's something like that. Was like 65%, right? Man, shameful. This guy knows what he's. Thank you. Make a whisper out of you. Paul Simon. Hey everybody. Yeah, Condor Avenue, right? Play some Lil Wayne, huh? You know, I don't really know a lot of Lil Wayne, to be honest. But whatever. We could do some Sean Daniel originals. You know, how long have I been playing guitar for? I think about 20 years. I think 19 years, something like that. We'll go with 20-ish. Why not? Sure. It's been a while. It's been a long time. Salisbury Hill, also a good one too. What's my favorite chord progression I've ever done? Oh, like an original chord progression? Oh, that's the easy one, but it's like it's a long one if you're ready for it. I think let's see if anybody here knows. What do the people think who maybe are familiar with some of my original music think my favorite chord progression I've ever written is? I'll give you 15 seconds. Andrea, you know. Come on. It starts with C sharp minor. Yep. No, not Dragonfly. Dragonfly's not really a chord progression. You know, like... That's my favorite riff. But that's really just E minor. Dragonfly, you look so mean. Sand-heads flooding, yeah, to come out clean. And we're supposed to follow you into the light. When you're stuck in a corner, babe, holding court with your single file mind. Testify to the eight-sided star. If it makes you feel whole again before it tears you apart, it must be some kind of tragedy to fall apart like you do. When a stiff breeze from anywhere could petrify and redirect you. All right. Oh, another donation, $5.55. Oh, I love it. Thank you. Yeah, so that's Dragonfly. Okay. Where did I learn to sing? From being around good singers. Like I was terrible at singing. You know, I thank you for all the kind words. I don't really consider myself a great singer, but hanging out with Andrea, specifically, Kindred, and all the other amazing singers that I've had a chance to feature on my channel, it just rubs off. Like if you perform with them enough times, apparently I'm like an okay singer now. So yeah, that's pretty much, yeah, don't correct me on my own lyrics, whatever. But yeah, so that's it. How do I get my text in cool blue? Oh, it's gonna cost you dearly. But yeah, that's my favorite riff. But chord progression. This better fingerstyle? Yeah. Oh man, thank you. Thank you for the donations, everybody. So this is a song called Parador. I animated this one. There's a whole album called Parador out there. And this is my favorite chord progression because it's like I almost feel like I didn't write it. I was just kind of like writing one night and I just kept playing and then it turned into a song, which is cool. I'm a man of simple trade, moving things others made of modest. You ship and sail, blown by the western gale. Then one day in a port of call, my better judgment took to fall to the ocean's floor with the cannonballs that fueled this revolution under Spanish sky. Through 16 sailors she caught my eye and tempted me to come swing by and make an introduction. I swear I'd seen that face before. Was it in my dreams or the troubadour singing of a beauty born to heal a war-torn nation? When I put a hand in mine, she asked me for a little time to help occupy her mind from affairs not to be mentioned. We shared a kiss, yeah, maybe two, and spent the night as lovers do in a parador beneath the moon. She told me of her secret. She'd given me a false name and royal blood flowed through her veins. Here she was, a runaway, and I her entertainment. I don't mind though, it's okay. We've all got a role to play. The next morning, a rude awakening. The palace gods forced out to break in, searching for a high-born maiden laying by my side. When her turn in a gentle shake could not produce this girl to wake. She must have passed before daybreak, but at least she went out smiling. I said, wait, let me explain. But they came down on me like a heavy rain. Regained my wits before a king, screaming fire and brimstone, and carried down to a dungeon's room, and through the bars the same bright moon reflecting off the sea. Cellmates with a memory, my prize for this misunderstanding. 7 days to the hangman's landing. I knew I'd seen that face before, both in my dreams and the troubadour singing of the Civil War and the characters within it. When I put a hand in mine, I thrust myself to the front lines. Now I'm paying for my crime of loving her completely. 7 days quick turned to 1, and on the eve my life was done, I heard someone from the other side urging me to step back. With little work the wall was gone, and a band of men, 12 strong, collectively burst into song, singing Viva la Republica under Spanish sky. a fugitive fled into the night, whose company was not too bright, yet better than the gallows. So I joined a gang, no rebellion's a better name, and we took our claim to a flying piece of fabric. But in my heart there's still a room, in a paradise beneath the moon, that I go back to all the time. Yeah, I go back to all the time. Yes, I go back to all the time. That's a full step lower than I usually sing it, but I forgot I was in drop D standard tuning. So yeah, that's a long chord progression and an incredibly long song, and I played that double speed. I'm trying to play my Martin to your rhythm. Oh yeah? Cool. Nice. Yeah, play along, everybody. Hey, what's up? I sing best while I'm playing? Yeah, probably. What's going on? Had no problems with Davidas earlier? What happened with Davidas? My man's been jamming, right? Oh yeah. Yeah, so this is a Taylor GA3 for people who don't know. It's most like the 314 now, but might be getting a new Taylor soon, which is very exciting for me. So hopefully that ends up happening. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see what's up. Let's see what's happening. Fast Car by Tracy Chapman. I feel like I used to know how to do that, but no, I don't currently know it. I mean, I guess we could look it up. Yes, when the pandemic is over, we jam. All right. An acoustic take on Reptilia by The Strokes. I think I did that. Did I do that with Jada? We did that one, right? Yeah, it's gone. I used to know it at once. I'd have to watch myself. It's funny how many times I watch videos of myself playing stuff to relearn things for shows or for whatever. So that's the great thing about YouTube. Oh my gosh, another donation. Oh, my man Kenneth Ochoa. Oh, thank you. Thank you so much. All of this is going to a good cause for keeping me alive. But as soon as it settles down a little bit, I think I'll be going live a lot more with guests too. It's always kind of strange just doing it solo, but here we are. So people, I'm here. I'm here for the people, you know? You ditched your Taylor for a Martin, but your favorite guitar was a Breedlove, really. Breedloves are great. I've got a Breedlove Passport that I really like. Your middle, all right, so you started playing 2 months ago, and your middle knuckle and your pinky and index finger are sore and stiff. So this one right here, here and here, that's interesting. You know, I think one thing when you're first starting out is to really pay extra attention to how your fingers come at the strings, right? I think there's like a tendency when you're starting out to kind of like jam them straight on, right? Because you want to kind of like make space so it doesn't buzz here. So you have this tendency to jam and you put like a lot of stress on your fingers. But like if you look at like the way I play, like for that was kind of like, that's not an easy song to play what I just played, right? But it's like, if you see how like my fingers are to the fretboard, like they're not up at all. So in some ways, like classical guitar, you kind of want them up there, but really the way that your fingers kind of like approach shouldn't have a lot of tension in the knuckles, right? Now again, sometimes it's kind of unavoidable. Like if you're trying to like jam like say you're playing like a, I don't know, like a E with a pinky on the D right here, like an E7 or something. You kind of have a tendency to really kind of jam that pinky in there, and it's like coming straight in. And that would, yeah, definitely cause like a lot of stress. But eventually you kind of learn to just relax your fingers a little bit. And that's something I never once practiced, and I wish I would have practiced earlier, is to just relax your fretting hand a lot more and focus on where the actual pressure is when you make the contact through the string to the fretboard. And that should take a lot of the pressure off of your knuckles, you know? Because, you know, assuming you have like a well set up guitar and your strings aren't super thick and they're newer strings, you shouldn't have to really grind into the fretboard to get a good clean tone. So I think as beginner intermediate players, you kind of have a tendency to have the death grip on it. So less death grip, just relax, just chill, meditate, you know, whatever, something like that. On your fretting hand, yeah, see, Cheddar just said, yeah, you're probably squeezing too hard. So that would be a very abbreviated way of saying what I was just trying to go over again and again. At my level, do I still practice guitar or piano, or do you just play so often that you don't practice? That's a really good question. Yeah, I don't drill stuff like maybe I used to. Everything I do is kind of in a playing format. So I might spend extra time perfecting like parts of songs that I have trouble with, but for the most part, I don't really do drills. I'm not like, okay, scale, you know, that kind of thing. It's always in the context of a song or a loop that I'll play stuff. But again, that's just me. I'm not saying that's like the right way to do it at all by any stretch of the imagination. But yeah, focused practice has not been my thing for a while, just because I play so much, you know. I guess I don't know. That's just where I'm at. By no means am I a master. Also, please don't take that away from what I'm trying to say. But that's what's up. Melodic leads help. Yeah, for sure. Triplets, hammer-on, and pull-offs. Oh yeah. Triplets are the best. That's what's up. Some weird bar chords you really have to dig in on a $100 acoustic. Yeah, that's cool. Oh, Andrea, so sweet. Andrea's the best. Did you go check out Andrea's channel and watch our St. Patty's Day Boss Bakes special? I'm sure you did, or else you wouldn't be here right now. So yeah, definitely make sure to go do that. What songs have you learned that taught you the most from, or that I learned the most from? Little Wing, Jimi Hendrix, probably number one. Definitely how chords work, right? I think when I was first trying to learn, Hendrix was the reason I started playing guitar. So I was first looking at tab charts of Hendrix, and you'd see like, okay, 5A and 5D together, and then 5-7, and then switch that, and stuff like that, and be like, this is a daunting thing to learn. I remember I had like a Ivan Drago type training room in my house when I was in high school, and I would go into the basement and just practice Little Wing on guitar. And eventually it's like, all right, so Little Wing, you go here. Oh my gosh, another donation. Thank you. Thank you so much, Mike. Love you too, and not in a gay way, but whatever, you know what I'm saying? So like that right there, right? That G. That at first, it was like, okay, I have to hit the 3rd fret on the low E string, and then go to the B and the E string, and then a hammer on, and then hit the B string, and then actually my middle finger here, and then do that, right? And then go here. And it's like, okay, I memorized every little piece of that, and it was like such a daunting thing to memorize. Oh, Cam loves me in a gay way. Right back at you, dude. Appreciate you, bro. Appreciate all of you. But Cam especially. Cam is like the super sub. Love that man. So I was saying about Hendrix is like, okay, I would memorize how to play Little Wing one of the ways he played it. And then eventually I was doing it enough that I was like, oh, this is just a G chord. And he's like hitting a G chord, then hammering on, and then it's A minor. And then it's E minor, but I can go up here. And then it's like, oh, it's just, these are chords, but he's playing leads into chords. And that's something that, once I finally put that together, a lot of stuff started clicking for me. And that's probably about the same time where I stopped ever trying to play a song the way it's supposed to be played. Like, if you ever see me do like a cover or whatever, I never play things anywhere remotely like probably like it's supposed to be played, because I really have that Hendrix approach. It's like, okay, so, you know, Little Wing, it's like E, G, A minor, E, right? That the whole song is pretty much just E, G, A minor, E, or whatever. But the way that he can do this, like, E is an opportunity to do so many things, you know, to G, A, no cutaway. Always gets me the no cutaway. But yeah, so as soon as I started seeing everything as chords, even the lead stuff is chords and like the chord structure behind it, that's when I feel like my playing really kind of increase drastically, because at that point, once you can see the fretboard, it's all just finger stuff and muscle memory. So, you know, whatever. Stitch! Oh, Ian Stitch from Stitch Method Guitar has entered the chat. What up, wild man? Oh yeah. Ian, you know, you missed everybody donating to me, so you're kind of behind. But again, there's still plenty of ways to make it up, my dude. If you could have practiced one idea when you were a beginner, but you didn't, what would you practice? So I'm gonna go back in time and tell my earlier self what to practice. It would 100% be music theory based, because again, I was strictly just memorizing how to play songs, which is great, and that was like really exciting for me, but I didn't know what I was doing, and that's why I had the thing where I'd play something, and then I'd play something else, and by the time I learned something else, I'd forget the first thing. The great thing about music theory is, oh, Ian, my man, $1.99. Appreciate you, big dog. I love it. I will get a cold brew with that for sure. But yeah, I would definitely tell myself to practice music theory, and kind of like what I was talking about before. Like, all right, when you see a G major chord, don't just see this. See this, and see this, and see this, and see like all the things that means. So that's kind of what I would go back and tell myself, to just be a little more thoughtful about it. And that's honestly kind of like the underlying theme of my entire channel, is just be thoughtful about whatever you're doing. You know, like I try not to be political in any way, but whatever you're doing, whatever you're focusing your time on, just be thoughtful about it. And just kind of stopping and thinking about something goes a long way, which is actually kind of funny. I was talking to my man, Cody Mansfield Cook, earlier today. And in light of everything that's happened, a lot of people kind of have downtime. And one point that we both kind of like really felt was, for the first time, I'm not just like going, like I schedule myself all the time. Like I feel so weird if I'm not like working or kind of doing something. So for the first time, we both kind of had time to like really think about what we're doing, and just kind of like taking a thoughtful approach to like your own life is something that I feel not a lot of people do, you know? So kind of having downtime and just like being able to sit with like your choices and like what you do is a powerful thing. So being thoughtful about stuff goes beyond just music. And that's my advice for the day on the live feed. So that's what's up. Finally, the world is on pause. Let's talk about tuning. Am I even in tune? Not sure. But yeah, I'm down a step, if you guys haven't noticed, which is why some of these songs I've been struggling to get low enough on singing. But yeah. Fanciest guitar moves, percussive, harpharmonica, shuffle, you know, all this stuff I don't know how to do. I'm not fancy at all. I'm not a fancy man. I have a fancy vocabulary, but as far as guitar moves, I don't really know. So I used to know all the shapes of the pentatonic. I remember a few of them, but you never managed to learn the shapes for the minor and major scales. I would say just learn the modes. Learn the 7 mode positions, that's just the major scale shapes. And then play them with the chord, you know? Be like in the key of C. Be like C, C major. G, G mixolydian. A minor. D, Dorian. And then kind of just be able to like rip those off. There's only 7 of them. It's not that bad. F, Lydian. And I think that's something that instantly is musical, you know? Again, I don't want to bore people by getting into the modes when I could be rocking fresh jams like I'm going to in a second here. But that's definitely the way to do it, I think. So think of the modes and how each chord has its own scale. Modes with friends with my dude Ian. So yeah, Dorian. Oh yeah, Dorian. Yes. That sounds important. Have you got videos on that? Yeah, modes with friends. Check out any of the modes with friends. Just type in mode. There can't be a lot of modes with friends videos aside from the ones that we've made, right? Is that a thing? I don't know. Whatever. Dividing things by 4, the 6 or 7 is hard. Yeah, I feel you, man. It's tough, but what can you do? You can do it. I believe in you. It is easy when you only play the first octave. So just do that. make it easy on yourself. Oh, another $2 from Alaska. Oh, Willis, my dude. Stay warm out there. I always think it's cold in Alaska. It's probably like, it's probably like 70 degrees there. I don't know. But yeah. Oh, Andrea with the link. I love it. What is my top artist played on Spotify at the moment? It's a good question. I can't check because it's on my phone, and I'll probably end the live feed if I try. At the moment, I have been listening to a lot of the 1975. So for the last 2 weeks, it's probably been 1975. For the last year, that's tough. Maybe, I know it was Kate LeBon for a while. I was really digging her stuff. Then I went through a Haley Hendrix phase. I'm like super into like the indie stuff for the most part. But, oh, Juan! Buy yourself some hand sanitizer. I'm gonna need more than $2.99. But yeah, I think I'm good. I had some shout out to D'Angelico Guitars for giving out a lot of hand sanitizer at NAMM that I still have. So I'm still rocking that. So yeah, thank you. Thank you everybody. Juan, my man, so cool. Okay. Interior is colder, around 60 degrees. Yeah, D'Angelico was it. Oh, Stitch, you got some hand sanitizer? We should make Stitch come over here to share the hand sanitizer, because eventually the D'Angelico stuff will take off. You did your homework last week with Phantom Planet and dug your recommendation. Can we follow you on Spotify or something? You know, there is a listening homework playlist that I don't update as much as I should, but it is there. Now, how you follow that? Not sure, but I think you can. so do that. I love it. How to bend with the capo? Same way you do it anywhere else. Yeah, maybe Andrea could revamp the playlist. That'd be cool. Should we do another Ryder song? Let's do Emeryld Stone. I think it's time. It's time for another Ryder song. Everybody sing along. I know you know this one. Oh, best song on the album? Oh, how the hills in the mist seem to speak of a tale that is not yet complete, bonds that are soon to be born in emerald stone. Green as the thumb of the gardener is poor, as the cliff tops that give way to shore, jagged rocks that are centuries worn, at emerald stone. Now the stone shines for no one, stashed away under the power and cover of sea, controlled by the moon. We'll find a way soon to return again. In the guise of a warning has come from a maelstrom first seen by the young, who took notice and soon turned to run. Ride, the tales in the mist set to ride, from the coast to the lush countryside, the godless corruption subsides. Still, the stone shines for no one, stashed away under the power and cover of sea, controlled by the moon. We'll find a way soon to return again. Oh man, Nolan, thank you. Thank you for the tip. Oh, is that my buddy Zach Malovalek, my best friend forever? Oh, Zach. Wow, I am so honored. Me and Zach went to high school together, and we rode the bus together, and we're both ballers now. Isn't that right, my dude? You know how me and Zach first became friends? He picked me up in his truck one day. We got McDonald's 20-piece chicken nuggets and saw Sylvester Stallone's Get Carter at the movie theater. And we've been best buds ever since. And that's my man, Zach Malovalek. Love you, buddy. Do a full Guitar Signal vid. Yeah, maybe. Yeah, that might as well. It keeps growing. There's more stuff here every week, which is interesting. You're still using a Kung Paolo pick. Don't know what that means, but that's pretty cool. August 20th, Pauly Shore Show. Don't know what that means either, but hey. Do I know Hallelujah? I know how to play Hallelujah. C to A minor. I mean, it's a waltz. F, G, C, G. Bum, 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 bum. I don't know the words, but the music is good. Da, 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 da. And go, C, 4, 5, minor fall, major. G to E minor, to A minor. Bum, 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 bum. Something like that. I don't know. Whatever. But yeah, that's oh, Pauly Shore's coming to Sarasota. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna skip the Pauly Shore show. Yeah, no thanks. Been playing guitar since I was 12. When I hit 21, I started working night security and discovered your channel. Oh, thank you. You helped me to embrace music theory and your awesome chord voice and tell me. Oh, Jake, thanks so much for saying so, man. Mike adopted his German Shepherd in Sarasota. Great place to adopt a dog. That's what's up. Any plans to live stream some real life gigs? You know, maybe that'd be a good idea. I think the thing about that is having someone to kind of like man the camera. You know, it's usually a hassle just setting up all the equipment and getting everything there on time, in line and on time. But that would be a good idea. We should do a live gig. Especially, or at least I think, well, we're supposed to have a show next month. I don't know if that's gonna happen, but it was supposed to be pretty cool, but it'll definitely be rescheduled. Because it's at this awesome new art studio downtown that we're definitely excited to eventually play whenever it happens. And I'm definitely gonna try to get the entire thing recorded because it's gonna be such a cool venue. So if not live, we'll definitely have a lot of footage from that, so. You play the capo on the second fret and play the C major chords instead of hearing D major. You can still hear, well, that's because this is down a step. So C, this should be a D, but this is that's a C major right there. Because I live the D standard life now. Mm-hmm. How about Davidas? You guys still jamming? Yeah, for sure. Davidas is my guy. Love that dude. That guy's a beast. Like, that dude is insane how good he is. Like, I suck compared to Davidas. So he's been live streaming. As soon as it settles down, we'll be back together again because I miss my bro. But yeah, there'll be some stuff coming out soon. B flat truthers, here we go. All right. Mm-hmm. Oh man, what didn't you want to span? You're gonna give up? Oh, sorry if I missed your question. I'm not seeing everybody. Oh, does it take a lot of time and effort mastering an album? Okay, cool, great question because I'm kind of working with that right now. In fact, all last night, let me tell you what I've been doing the last 5 days of quarantine. I've been making indie synth pop, which is, Andrea knows all about it. Losing my mind. And I'm trying to actually become better at mastering music, right? Because I released a lot of music on the channel, so it's like, maybe I should take this seriously. So I bought the Fab Filter L2 Pro limiter, and I've been trying to like really put my big boy pants on and try to learn how to do this kind of thing. So the long answer is I'm not the guy for it, but the shorter answer is it shouldn't, for what I'm mastering for, it shouldn't take a lot of time once I kind of figure out how I'm gonna go about doing it. Basically, I'll do the mix thing. I'm gonna do a video on this too because some people have been asking, but like, I'll track the song and whatever. And then once it gets in like the mixing process, I have like an analog summing system that now I use with a warm audio 2-bus compressor. So I sum everything analog. I send the whole 2-bus mix track through a stereo compressor. That warm audio thing is really awesome. If you guys are interested, check it out because they make such cool stuff for really affordable prices. And then I have like my mix, right? So then I'll put that back into Logic. And then generally what I'll do with that, because it's already kind of compressed, is I'll really just add like an EQ, like a mastering EQ, like a Pultec style plugin, and then the Fab filter limiter, maybe a compressor beforehand, depending on how well I've mixed it. But for me, it doesn't take too long once I get to that process, but I think getting to the mastering process is really the hard part. And again, I am 100% admitting that I'm a total amateur when it comes to that kind of thing. And there are people that can give you way better in-depth answers than I can, but I think my stuff sounds pretty good, all things considered. And the mastering generally doesn't take that long because I think I just spend a lot more time on the mix. And for me, mastering is really almost kind of just like getting the levels ready for streaming and reproduction and stuff like that. So that's my mastering expertise, which again is not huge, but you know, whatever. Eric loves Andrea's voice. Don't we all, right? Oh, Cheddar, thank you. Oh. You doing any percussive style playing? Yeah, not really. It's not really my thing. Oh, you heard the different tuning because you have perfect pitch. Nice. Greetings from Germany. Guten Tag, ich spreche ein bisschen Deutsch. No big deal. Jam Littling with Ian. That's a good idea. Yeah, definitely check out the new, we got some new Emeryld Ryders stuff on Spotify. Not just the album. We released 2 singles, and there's more coming very soon. And some more Sean Daniel original solo stuff is on the way. So it's coming. I need to start playing my song Going Under in drop D flat with a wah. No, I haven't done that. In D flat? D flat. Jeez. I could play Going Under. Should I do it in the original? Should I scream? My voice is already starting to go. I could scream one more out. Maybe I want to do it lower. I'm going to do it lower. I'm going to do it lower, save myself some. How does this song go? Andrea, what are the lyrics to this? Got a foot in the grave and an eye on the door. One bad feeling and a dozen more looking in my direction. Calling me babe. Counting black clouds for a little rain. Put a penny in the ocean and pray for a hurricane. I close my eyes and feel the pressure change. Hold on, gotta hold on now as it crumbles around me. Hold on, gotta hold on now to the devil now that it's found me. I can't help myself from going under. I can't help myself from going under. Last man standing, holding on to the mast. I had a dream of dry land, but it's fading fast. Bodies fly, never gonna see you again. I'm picking last words, flipping off into the wind. Took my body hits the water, then I sink or swim. Don't look down, cause it'll all be over soon. Hold on, gotta hold on now as it crumbles around me. Hold on, gotta hold on now to the devil now that it's found me. I can't help myself from going under. I can't help myself going under. Yeah, that's Going Under. You know, that's my most streamed Spotify song, actually. I just found that out the other day. Accent sounds right, yeah. B. Gates. Escape mirror, okay. Whatever. I do it in the Mesa cranked. Yeah, that's an electric guitar song, right? Totally, 100% electric guitar song. Tips on singing, 95% confidence, just do it. Who cares what people say? You just gotta do it. Now, one thing, you know, it's actually interesting you say that, and my voice is shot, as you may or may not have been able to tell, because I've been singing a lot the last 3 days trying to like make this album. One thing that has helped me immensely is auto-tune, but not because I'm auto-tuning my vocals. Here's why. What is the company? Melodyne by Ceremony is $100. Great program for $100. It's not going to be an auto-tuned album, but what's really cool is you can take a track, you can run it through Melodyne, and you can see how off you were. And that's been really like the perfect thing for me. So my process for trying to make things sound good is singing it, auto-tuning it, and then singing it again to the auto-tune version almost as a guide. Because I feel like someone, you know, with me who, like take Andrea, right? Andrea is an incredible singer. She has like the most amazing pitch I've ever recorded because we've done the same thing with her through auto-tune. And like when I run her vocals through auto-tune, it's shocking how on point they are. Like, you know, pitch is measured in like cents. Like if, you know, you ever have like a tuner on a guitar, like plus or minus 5 cents is really kind of like the human ear can't really even detect it for the most part. She's like on it every single time. Me, I'm like all over the place. You know what I mean? So even in the last 3 days, just kind of being cognizant of where I'm bad and then trying to get better at it and like having the visual to see which notes I'm off at, how much I'm off. Because usually what happens is, you know, you're going to a note like bow, 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 like that one right there. That's like a big note or whatever for me anyway. And I kind of guide my way into it when like a good singer can just like hit it, right? So being able to, I really think that Melodyne is such an incredible investment for $100. If you have any aspirations for singing, you can just open it up in your DAW, like Logic or something like that. Because I have noticed my pitch improve in literally 3 days just from seeing where the corrections are taking place and kind of making everything better. So that would be that would be like my tip on singing, other than just, you know, another great thing is just singing to a guitar. Make sure your guitar is in tune. Because that's another thing that I'll do if I'm having problems with like a line. I'll play it on a guitar. Bum, bum, bum. And then I did this as an experiment actually last night, is I played the line on my guitar and then I auto-tuned that just to check that. And like, yeah, I was pitch perfect, right? Like it registered as being like right on the money guitar-wise. So if you can match pitch with a guitar, that's kind of always been my advice. That's great. But also if you want to make like a small investment, and again, just use it to auto-tune yourself and just roll with it, you know what I mean? Because a lot of people do that. There's no shame in that. I like the challenge of having it not auto-tuned. But yeah, that's my advice. Ceremony, Melodyne, $100. Awesome deal, for sure, right? Yeah, it sounded like an ad, wasn't it? I wish that I wouldn't have had to spend $100 on it the other day, but it is. What is your Bose PA system called? I have the Bose L1S, I believe it is. It's got the tone match mixer, which I'm a huge fan of. I love that. It's kind of pricey. I think it was like, God, $2,400 or something. But that thing is awesome. It's absolutely awesome. If you want something a little less expensive, I know Mackie sent me that smaller one that's supposed to compete with the more portable Bose one, and that Mackie SRM Flex is actually really cool, but you're not going to be able to play like a huge show with that. I think that's more for like a show with maybe like 30 to 40 people. That Mackie SRM Flex is really great. I love that you can stream Bluetooth to it, and honestly just use it as an amp. That's under $1,000 for a really cool powered PA. But the Bose one, I haven't heard anything that competes with the Bose. For someone who gigged a lot, specifically last year, it was definitely worth it having the Bose, and I'm a huge fan of that. And you know that is not sponsored because they don't sponsor anybody. It's just definitely not me. So you know. After all the blue blows over, you're hoping to get an electric violin. Yeah, electric violins would be cool. I'm trying to get one for Pasha, but yeah. I know, I coughed. Sorry, Davis. I'm coughing because I'm belting out the hits. That's what's up. What's my favorite British song? Probably my favorite song ever. I guess Airbag by Radiohead. There we go. That's my favorite British song. Let's see here. You're stuck between beginner and intermediate. What is an intermediate player for you? I think intermediate player is someone who can play a little bit of lead. Again, I don't really, if you don't care to play lead, like that's fine. You don't ever have to. But I think what an intermediate player is to me is like, you know all the chords in a key. You know, you can kind of be like, all right, what are the chords in the key you see? Like C, D minor, E minor, F, G, A minor. If you want to get B minor 7 flat 5, whatever, that's fine. And then kind of be able to transpose that and then just play. And then just have enough rhythm to play along with things and maybe be able to diagnose a strumming pattern by listening to it. I feel like that's probably like an intermediate step that is important. Yeah, and then maybe just kind of have like the scale, shapes, and an understanding of how those make chords. But yeah, I don't think it, like you don't have to shred or anything like that. I think it's just kind of like an understanding of how to get better. That's what an intermediate player is to me. So yeah. Oh, really? Oh, Kenneth, man, thank you. Going under favorite? Wow. Yeah, going under. We're all going under, right? Yeah, going under is a fun song to play. Can I play any Lifehouse? Man, I used to. But no, I don't. I can't even think of a single Lifehouse song, which is sad. I used to love Lifehouse. The coolest concert I've ever been to, not the best concert, but the coolest thing was actually a Lifehouse concert that they never played at. It was a show in Las Vegas that I went to. And it was kind of like a festival thing, and they're headlining. So they were the last band playing. But it was like a crazy wind/thunderstorm. And if you remember the band Fuel, which they had like that song Shimmer by Fuel, I loved that song. That was a great song that I used to play too live a lot. But they were going right before Lifehouse. So again, Fuel was cool. They had like what, 3 songs like I was maybe down with. But they were playing, and it was legit like an end of days storm. And this is why Lifehouse actually never played, because they canceled it. But Fuel finished their set in a thunderstorm, and it was awesome because like the lead singer was just like up with like guitar, and like just things were just blowing behind him, like his hair was just blowing in the wind, and I'm like, this is pretty awesome. So Fuel definitely rocked that show, and it was super memorable. But I never got to see Lifehouse because they shut the whole thing down because it was definitely super dangerous. And the fact that Fuel was still out there rocking it definitely earned a lot of my respect that day. So don't remember a lot of Lifehouse, but yeah, they were pretty sick back in the day. Are you curious about Chon Animals Leaders and Pliny? Curious, yeah, they're great, dude. If you ever listen to that stuff, that's awesome. Like the highest level musicianship of guitar that I'm still interested in, I think would be those guys. They're super melodic and they're great songwriters, aside from just being like shred-tastic when it calls for it. But yeah, love those guys. Also, Justin, who's on the channel a lot, he is, those are his guys. Like he worships at the altar of animals as leaders and Pliny and all them. If I could have Paul David's beard or Samurai Guitarist's hair, which would you choose? This is easy. I get all due respect to my dude Paul, but Samurai's hair is next level. The camera does not do his hair justice. I remember when we were in Germany together, we had to go. We had to go to the concierge there, and he had to ask for extra conditioner because they had like the little bottles, and the receptionist was like, "Oh, sure, here you go." And he's like, "No, I'm gonna need like 6 to 8 more bottles of this." Samurai has the best. It's luscious. It's amazing. So yeah, 100% I would take Samurai's hair in a heartbeat. Again, Paul David's beard is majestic. And he works it, so I don't want this to seem like I'm not into that beard. But yeah, really, being that close to Samurai's hair in person is really something that I will never forget. and I'm honored that we're bros. And it sucks that I can't go visit him now because they closed the border down. But you know, Samurai, if you're watching out there, love you, bro. We'll be together soon, my man. Oh, it really was a power move. He needed 8 tiny bottles of conditioner. And I think it was that moment that I'm like, yeah, we're gonna be friends. That was an interesting trip at GitCon for a lot of reasons, as some of you know. But not a fan of Les Pauls. I wouldn't say I'm not a fan of Les Pauls, but I don't have a Les Paul. I always thought they were kind of, I mean, they're pricey. They're super expensive guitars, and get a Strat. You know what I mean? Like, I've just always been a man of simplicity, and I could buy like an American-made Strat and a Tele, or a Les Paul. So I'm gonna go there all the way. And now I'm kind of all about Music Man guitars, and those are still like even less than Les Pauls. So nothing against Les Paul, but I just really haven't felt the need to spend a lot of money on them. Every time I've played a Les Paul, it's like amazing, but I've never been like, I gotta like spend $2,600 or whatever to get one of these ASAP. So, you know. You get bored with the Tele, that's interesting. You know, I've found that I've actually grown to like my Telecaster a lot more. I do feel like it really is like a player's guitar. Like, I didn't understand it back when I wasn't as good. Not that I'm good now or whatever, but like, the better I got, the more I appreciated a Telecaster, and I felt like the more I could really kind of like mold a sound, as weird as that is for me to say. That's kind of how I feel about a Telecaster. So I've grown to like Telecasters even more, but I initially wasn't super into Teles, but now I think I actually might be a Tele player. So that's where we are at that. Barbershops are shutting down. I guess we can always cut our own hair, right? Try that. That'll be my next live stream. What is your acoustic electric recommendations for the 1,000-ish budget? You know, I really love the the Orangewood Sage. That guitar is fantastic. They sent me the LR Bags pickup system. I'm gonna get installed in it. So essentially, it'll be like whatever $800-900 one that you can buy. But I really love the Orangewood Sage. You know, it's not made in America, which some people have an issue with. But I really think that Sage really punches above its weight, maybe up to kind of like a Taylor 314. I think if you can go, I would say if you can get like a used Taylor 314 CE, that would be the way to go for sure. Maybe those are around $1,000. I haven't really checked in a while, but the new ones are definitely a lot more than $1,000. So I think in that price point, Orangewood Sage is awesome. A lot of the Breedloves are really cool. I don't really know their model numbers as well as I used to. And the Seagull S6. I really like the Seagull S6. That's actually well below $1,000, I think, depending on which ones you can get. But those are great guitars, you know? So you really want to play it first because everybody's different, you know what I mean? But any of the Breedlove stuff around there is good. Seagull S6, Orangewood Sage, or used Taylor 314. Or 214. 214s are great too. You can definitely probably get a used 214 for about $1,000. I think those are going to be great. So there you go. There you have it. Favorite guitar company at the moment is Taylor Guitars because they might send me something. So that's as of today. But I think, gosh, I think my spirit is really like a Fender spirit, you know? And again, I have a relationship with them. They haven't really sent me a free guitar or anything, but I've always just been kind of like a Fender guy. So there's a bit of loyalty there for sure. Oh, the Fender offset ones you like, huh? That's cool. Yeah, Rickenbackers. You know, I think I might someday. I'll probably get a Rickenbacker electric guitar, but that Rickenbacker bass is awesome for sure. Can you get a tax write-off on your donation? I don't know. You can try it for sure. Oh, Farah, what's up? What's happening, Farah? You can do everything yourself. You're gonna cut my hair. Yep. Let's not get carried away. Feelings on D'Angelico. I love it. In fact, the Deluxe SS is probably the one that I played the most out of all of them, you know? So, yeah, that D'Angelico Deluxe SS is just is awesome. Like if that was my only guitar, I'd be a super happy dude. Love that thing. That's great. Oh, you're leaving, Andrea? All right, see ya. What's up? Straight up baby bird hair? What does baby bird hair mean? I'll take that as a compliment. Yeah, Taylor 210. Ooh, you got a Taylor 210. You used it for $550? Yeah, that's awesome. Love the Taylor stuff. Carbon fiber. Can you play Ghost Riders in the Sky? No, can't. Is it normal to lose motivation in guitar? Progress is tough, and it seems tough grinding sometimes. Oh, of course. Everybody loses motivation sometimes. You know, I think it's just kind of finding stuff that like really interests you, and that's why recording has always really been my kind of thing. And being trying to be a multi-instrumentalist has been huge. That's why the last few days I've just been synthing out of my mind. So a lot of synth music coming soon. But good synth music, not like cheesy synth music. So it's gonna be sweet. You just wait. Play some grunge. I don't know, some grunge. I need to step up my fridge magnet game. Yeah, I guess so, don't I? Am I serious about the soap opera thing? Yeah, of course I am. I don't know how serious they are. I do think that like eventually I will be on a soap opera. It's too funny. It's too funny not to. I've had some inroads potentially to be on one. And I think at this point, it's like a legacy thing that I just need to do. So 100%, I'm gonna eventually be on a soap opera. Mark my words. So yes, I'm serious about it. Do I like Churches with a V? Yes. Oh, I love Churches. Gun by Churches is amazing. In fact, that was the first song I did with Cindy. Was a Churches cover. Yeah. So check that one out if you haven't. Gun. Yeah, Gun is a great song. And I did a Churches cover with Farron. Which one was it called? Something Man something. Yeah, I've done a few Churches covers on the channel. Churches is great. Awesome synth music. So yeah. Do you ever just bop to Gun? Of course. Gun is such a good song. I love that song. Just the intro. Yeah, Leave a Trace is what I did with Farron. There we go. Yeah. What model is a Taylor GA3? Come As You Are. Is that how it goes? something like that. I don't know. Yeah, Mother We Share is a great song. Churches is great. So yeah, definitely Churches is what I think of when I think of good synth music. And like I said, 1975. Also, if you guys, bury it. All right, if you guys like Churches and you don't know who Suzanne Sunfor is, listen to Suzanne Sunfor. And yes, now that we're talking about it, that was my most listened to artist of last year on Spotify. Suzanne Sunfor, The Silicone Veil is the best synth album of all time. And it's not even close. Like second is not close. Mother We Share is great for sure, but it does not compare to Suzanne Sunfor. Incredible. White Foxes is such an incredible, the whole album is so good. So I don't know what you're doing watching me. Go watch Suzanne Sunfor because she's ridiculous. Oh yeah, Lauren's 31. I did not know that. But yeah. Do you hate country music? I don't hate country music. I gotta say, I don't listen to a lot of country music, but I don't hate it. What album, Raul? It's called Silicon Veil. But yeah, by Suzanne Sunfor. So that's the one to listen to. Churches made a cover of 1975, Somebody Else. You know, it's funny, like I said, I've been listening to a lot of 1975. Cannot stand the song Somebody Else. which of course, that's the one that Keenard always wants me to play at the live shows. Maybe that's why I don't like it. But everything besides Somebody Else is like I'm down for. Actually, not everything. 1975 is kind of hit or miss on a lot of songs. But I think Change of Heart is a great song. Yeah, a lot of great 1975 songs. She's American. There's definitely going to be a dance video of me and Katie dancing to She's American if you missed the Whitney Houston dance off. Shame on you. But there's going to be more dancing as soon as the quarantine is lifted. I was hoping it'd be today, but whatever. Yeah, She's American is next on there. Yeah, I know TikTok doesn't have. Yeah, right. See, Andrew Lodge knows She's American is so good. Should play that. My gosh, as if my voice isn't shot enough. How do you know you finally got out of intermediate section and became a little expert? I don't know if I am out of intermediate, I guess. I guess when people started paying me to play guitar was when I'm like, maybe I'm not intermediate anymore. But yeah, I don't know. Whatever. From the UK, no rider left behind. Brad, my man. Nice. The sing-song of it all, right? I have not heard Review Town by Jason Aldean, but I ate at his restaurant in Nashville, so that counts. You know, I don't listen to a lot of My Chemical Romance, but I'm sure they're cool. Get paid to play Wonderwall Man? Come on, you're not intermediate. Yeah, I guess. I don't know. If I was to move to America, where is the best place to live? Oh, that's a good question. I've lived a few places. Depends on what you're looking for. For me, I needed to get out of the cold, 100%. I've been told that North Carolina is an awesome place to live if you want some kind of seasonal expectation still. I love Florida. I don't mind the heat at all, and I don't like snow other than to just visit and go see snow. So I'm super cool with Florida. Southern California is great too. It's expensive, but I dig it. Every time I'm in SoCal, I like it. Pacific Northwest is cool if it's going to be cold. I dig that. Otherwise, I mean, I definitely dig Florida, but it just depends on what part of Florida, because there's some sketchy parts of Florida, as I'm sure you no doubt have heard. But it seems to me that the consensus of all the people I know, cross-referenced with the places I've visited, is North Carolina seems like a cool spot to be, where it's not super expensive, the weather is still palatable, and it's not too extreme one way or another. So maybe start with there. People seem to really like North Carolina a lot. But I'm a Florida guy. I'm a Jeep Wrangler top-down 100% of the time dude, so Florida is where it's at for me, you know. Or move to Alaska. There you go. Why not? Las Vegas, USA. I loved it when I lived in Vegas. I lived in Vegas for 2 years, and it was fantastic. I loved living there. 19 Aimless by Josh Turner. I know of Josh Turner, but I haven't listened to his original record, and I should definitely do that, because I've just heard a lot of his covers, and Josh is the man. That'd be cool to meet Josh someday. But yeah, good. Thank you for the recommendation, Andrew. I will 100% check that out, and because you have proven that you have great musical taste already in this chat, I know Josh Turner's original stuff is going to be stuff to listen to. It is cheap. I was in Vegas a month ago. See, I'll be back in Vegas a lot. I got a lot of people out there still, so yeah, if you ever want to move to Vegas, that's another cool spot. Underrated is the nature in Vegas. Red Rock, oh, you kidding me? That's like the coolest park ever. Love that place. So yeah, that's what's up. New York City, yeah, never been a huge New York City dude. But hey, to each their own, you know what I mean? I'm a contrarian. I can't be in New York. A minor 7 to C major 7. Perfect, why not? What a great thing to contribute. No more replies from Martin about your binding fix. Yeah, what's up? What's up with that? Oh well. Yeah, so anyways, I'm debating what video to release tomorrow. It's either going to be a new song or story time with me and Yasmin about the time a psychic changed my life post-NAM. So I'm potentially leaning towards the time a psychic changed my life video, unless people have any suggestions. Because I could really bust out anything, you know what I mean? E minor 9 to A add 9? What? Oh, psychic. You want the psychic? The story, hands down. Katie. Oh, Katie's coming as soon as ASAP. Don't worry, there's gonna be a lot more Katie on this channel very soon. So yeah, hang tight. You guys are gonna have to wait just as long as I am. So yeah, feel bad for me. All right, working from home tomorrow. Need the psychic story? All right, Davis. Psychic it's gonna be. We're gonna do the psychic one tomorrow, and then Friday I'll put the song out. then maybe like a demo or something over the weekend. Oh, so much content. So much content in this time of isolation. Both? Jim, that's crazy talk. Oh my gosh. What? No what? Yeah, I have bass. I don't know any Tony Emanuel stuff. Story time. Happy for Guitar Goddess or a little bummed. Super happy, come on, of course. It's amazing, I love it. I love everything about it. Bowie? Do I know any Bowie? I don't think I know any Bowie. That's kind of sad that I don't know any Bowie. 7/8 Samba? When are you gonna live stream again? As soon. I've decided to break quarantine for 2 people. It's gonna be Andrea and or Katie. Those are gonna be the 2 that are allowed into the inner circle. So whenever either of you get your act together and decide to come risk it over here, come on down. So who knows? Maybe we'll go live every night. As soon as my voice recovers enough to sing again, then we can do it. Beatles song. I should play a Beatles song. Let me do a real Beatles song. Hold on. Does anybody out there know my favorite Beatles song? I've answered this question a few times. Gotta look it up because I don't remember how to play it. What key is this in? I don't think this is it. Official? Isn't it crazy how many incorrect tabs there are in Ultimate Guitar? It blows my mind. Absolutely blows my mind. Okay, so this isn't right. Oh, what riveting live stream. How do I play this? All right, I got it. I'm gonna try to auto scroll this. Has anybody guessed yet? Let's see here. It's not Norwegian Wood. I guess I could know that, right? It's not Rocky Raccoon. No, it's not any. You guys don't have it yet. Some people might not have even heard of this song. The king of Marigold was in the kitchen cooking breakfast for the queen. The queen was in the parlor playing piano for the children of the king. Yeah, you got it. Cry, baby, cry. Make your mother sigh. Old enough to know better. So cry, baby, cry. Cry, baby, cry. And make your mother sigh. She's old enough to know better. The king was in the garden picking flowers for a friend who came to play. The queen was in the playroom and painting pictures for a children's holiday. Cry, baby, cry. Make your mother sigh. She's old enough to know better. Cry, baby, cry. Make your mother sigh. She's old enough to know better. The Duchess of Kirkcaldy, always smiling and arriving late for tea. The Duke was having problems with a message at the local bird and bee. Cry, baby, cry. Make your mother sigh. She's old enough to know better. At 12 o'clock a seance around a table for a meeting in the dark. With voices out of nowhere, put on specially by the children for a life. Cry, baby, cry, make your mother sigh. She's old enough to know better. So cry, 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 baby, cry, make your mother sigh. She's old enough to know better. Great song. Love that song. Are you kidding me? Come on. Cry, baby, cry. Classic, right? Where's... Oh, my darling? Yeah, all right. Yeah, it's a banger. The Beatles have plenty of bangers, right? Yeah, that's a fun one to sing and play, though. Ringo is your favorite Beatle? Octopus's Garden is your jam? Yeah, I guess so. Have I heard 39 by Queen? Do I know Linkin Park? Yeah, I've heard of Linkin Park. I can't say I know a lot of Linkin Park songs anymore. Maybe back in the day. Do I know Roy Orbison's Pretty Woman? How's it? How do you play that? There it is. It took me long enough. Yeah, I don't know how to play this. that's all I can know. Indian Summer by Moore. I don't know that one. Play Dragonfly. David, I already played Dragonfly. I played Dragonfly earlier. Sorry. What? Andrea, what? What am I supposed to do? What are people saying? What song should you learn and practice that I have a video on? Gosh, I don't know. Blackbird? Blackbird's great. How can you not like Blackbird, speaking of the Beatles, you know? That's a good one. How do I play Norwegian Wood? Do I know how to play Norwegian Wood still? Yeah, Dave, you're gonna have to rewind it. I can't play Dragonfly twice. Alright. What's the next part? I once had a girl, or should I say, she once had me. She showed me her room, isn't it good, Norwegian Wood. What's the chord? How does that song go? What's the next part? I don't know, something like that. I tried, gave it a shot. Play your song Going Under. I already did that one too. I played you're requesting songs I've already played. Sorry. Favorite Stone song? Ooh, that's a good question. My favorite Stone song? God, I love Wild Horses. Is that a basic answer? Wild Horses is so good. Partridge Family. Play Eruption? Yeah, sure. Is that how you play Wild Horses? Like I'm just trying to remember songs off the top of my head. Sorry I'm late on this live. Any of your own songs? Sure, I would love to play some of my own songs. I can play some of those. How about, I'm getting further and further away from the people I knew by more than a name or face, marching deeper than I'd ever thought to go. And I watched them one by one go Go into the fog and come out as someone else, not for the better, if at all. Oh, how fast they turn to go. 2 songs at once, there we go. And what's behind that change, I'll never know. If I keep standing still, I might avoid that poison pill that we're all seduced to take. What I'm expected to do is follow the leader through spirals and corkscrews, eyes down, twisted round into a chain. And whatever comes my way is beaten down and saved for another day, to be reckoned with but never realized. Oh, how fast they turn to go. What's behind that change, I'll never know. It's hard to stay the same when you're all caught up in a numbers game, and we all learn to count backwards. Oh my gosh, Willis, thank you. Can't Help Falling in Love. Can I play that song? Oof, how does that go? That's about all I know from that. But yeah, something like that. Waiting for me not to be sick. Listen, I'm not sick, all right? Jeez. If anything, Andrea's sick. She's gonna get me sick. I'm not sick, everybody. God, ridiculous. What's up, David Kelly? How you doing? Yeah, I know. I've been traveling, I get it. Friend of the Devil, Grateful Dead? I don't know that one. Yeah, I coughed, okay, because I'm singing. You know the original. Thank you, David. Just posted this one on Instagram if anybody wants to see it. The mask, 48 count scraps are on the floor. A paper trail that's leading out the door. She too soon tries to use to take her leave. I accept the blow, knowing that she is cut from the same cloth, oh Lord. And I know when I'm overboard, threatened by fire, that girl made me a liar. Clean, a fundamental lifestyle choice to make. I'll pull the weeds until I catch my breath, sweeping out the cobwebs of a dream. I accept the service, knowing she is cut from the same cloth, oh Lord. Send her back to clear the drawing board, threatened by eyes when all she knows is to play nice. What a crazy place to be. The arguments are baseless and the judgment has a facelessness. cut from the same cloth, oh Lord, and we both need it overboard. Cursing to the wind and waiting to begin. It's a good one. Love that song. Sometimes you guys might be like, how is he forgetting the words to his own song? Playing in a drop tuned guitar and like moving everything up 2 frets sometimes is actually a lot more difficult than I anticipated. But that's it. So, whatever. Let's see what else we got. Yeah, Andrea's gonna come over. We're gonna do a live stream. Mr. Brightside. Yeah, sure. Your favorite American band, Creedence Clearwater Revival. Oh gosh, so many people really want to hear Mr. Brightside. How do you even play Mr. Brightside? Let me look up the chords to Mr. Brightside. We'll keep my Brandon Flowers image intact. I've never once tried to play Mr. Brightside. Is this real? Maybe. All right. So keep on the first fret. All right. So I'm gonna do it just down because he sings pretty high. Down with the kiss, I did it end up like this. It was only a kiss, it was only a kiss. Now I'm falling asleep, and she's calling a cab. He's having a smoke, and she's taking a drive. Touching his chest, now he takes off her dress. Now let me go. How does it first? I just can't look, it's killing me and taking control. Jealousy, turning saints into the sea, swimming through lullaby, choking on your alibi. But it's just the price I pay. Destiny is calling me. Open up my eager eyes, 'cause I'm Mr. Brightside. It's something like that, right? I'm coming out of my cage and I'm doing just fine. Because I want it all. Started out with a kiss. How did it end up like this? It was only a kiss. It was only a kiss. Now I'm falling asleep and she's calling a cab while he's having a smoke and she's taking a drag. Now they're going to bed and my stomach is sick and it's all in my head. She's touching his chest. Now he takes off her dress. Now let me go. It's killing me and taking control. Jealousy, turning saints into the sea, swimming through sick lullabies, checking on your alibis. But it's just the price I pay. Destiny is calling me. Open up my eager eyes, 'cause I'm Mr. Brightside. Something like that. I don't know. Once again, never tried these songs before. But, oh my gosh, $5. The other David Kelly here. Having No Wildflowers by Tom Petty. Huh. Okay. Wait, there's 2 David Kellys? That's funny. Buddy Holly, Weezer. You can anything? I guess so. Oh, when the levee breaks? Is that it? Hold on. Wait, I listened to it, but I can't because I'll probably get taken down. It keeps on raining, got no place to go. So, all right. You know, I do have the kazoo handy. We can do a Levee Breaks kazoo cover. I can't, it's so stupid. It's like the dumbest crap. How many people are here? 120 people. This is it. It's finally come to this. How did I go over an hour and a half without bringing that? All right. I can't. Took a second. Oh, there's a $2. There's a $2 I just earned. Thanks, Wallace. All right, let's just do a bunch of Zeppelin kazoo covers. All right. This is it, guys. This is a sign of the end times. If you ever needed a sign of the end times, this is it. Hey, what's up, bro?
How you doing?
I'm just doing Stairway to Heaven with a kazoo.
Don't let me interrupt you.
I was really just, hold on, I guess we go for it. No. There it is. And it's for my brother Paul. I can't do it. I can't. It's too hard. It's too difficult. That's it. That's all I got for that. And this is what it's come to, ladies and gentlemen. All right. So, what are the comments? Thanks for keeping it real. That's what you took from that? Thanks for keeping it real. Yeah. Hey, no problem, bro. Got you. got you. Sean, what? What? What are you yelling at me for? Why? Encore? What do we want? What are the other Zeppelin stuff? Oh, somebody want a tangerine? Right? What was this? Love your channel. I really want to play blues guitar. What to learn after learning all the blues scale positions? What's with the whole mixing major and minor scales? How can you know which to play over what chords? Jeremy's message. Oh, and he gave me $10. Sorry, listen, I'm sorry. Hey, I'm sorry. I was in the throes of a performance that will not soon be replicated. Yeah, okay, all right. I would love to answer your question about the blues. Thank you for your donation. I'm sorry that I missed it while I was clearly in the heat of the moment of a great performance. But yeah, so we don't play the blues. All right, so the scale positions. All right, mixing major and minor. So this is something that always confused me, is like, we're gonna do the blues in E, okay? So basically any song, if you're like, oh, this is in the key of E, be like, all right, well, cool, E major is what I'm gonna play. Well, the blues is a little bit different. The key of E blues is E7 to A7. They're gonna be all dominant 7 chords, which are major class chords, right? Back to E7. Then B7 to A7, and then E7, right? Now you could play the notes of E major over those, if you were so inclined. You know, then you'd have something that sounds like, you can kind of do like, right? And that, so the lead stuff there kind of sounded happy, right? That doesn't really fit the blues. So the thing about mixing major and minor is you would play E minor over those major chords, right? So it's like E, same chords, E7 to A7, B, A. Now if I play the notes in E minor over those, so that sounds a little bluesier, right? Because I was playing E minor lead notes over those technically major class chords. So that's kind of like the thing that can be confusing about the blues if you learn regular music theory and then apply it to blues theory. It's like, oh, well, what's minor over major? So whenever you see an E major chord in the blues, play an E minor scale over it. If that makes sense. Does that answer your question? $2 for the kazoo and guitar you earned it. Thank you. Thank you. I'm open to, oh, I can do Can't Help Falling in Love now. All right, let's try this for the previous request, right? There you go. There's a Can't Help Falling in Love cover for you. Yes. No, you will not hide my kazoo. It's my special power. I know, right? more than words with the kazoo. I came for the wisdom and stayed for the kazoo. Yeah. Okay. Okay. You think you get? Usually, you play the minor scales over the major progressions, 7 chords. So you mean I can incorporate major scales if the chords are 7 chords? Yes, totally. So that's like a cool thing that you can do. So let's do something. Let's do A set. Let's just blues in A, okay? Because that's a better spot for an acoustic guitar, I think. So we got A7. And I'm just gonna vamp over that minor, okay? So A minor chord. That's A minor over A major. Or I can play A major. See how that's happier? That's A major and A minor over A7. Or A major over A7. Here's A major. Oof. Sloppy. See, it's a different sound. So they both work. That's the cool thing about the blues. You can't do anything wrong. But yeah, they both work. Makes sense. Oh, somebody got a message deleted. Queens of the Stone Age? Man, I'm not in the right tuning for the good Queens of the Stone Age. Utah Earthquake versus Sean No contest. Ah, awesome. There you go. Jeremiah, happy to have helped. Nice. Excellent. Hope you got your $10 worth. Thank you for donating. Can't Stop by the Chili Peppers. How does that go? Is that an A? Or is that... Is this the right key? All right. I can't do that. That's too much. I think that's how it goes, right? Is that E? That sounds right to me. I don't know if that could be wrong, but yeah, that is E. All right, cool. Thank you. People know this stuff way better, way better than I do. Whew, epic. The last thing. Kazoos are great for people who can't sing. What are you trying to say? Yes, I am tuned down. Yes, I'm down to full step. That's what's screwing with my my stuff. We should use some Chili Peppers. This is probably my favorite Chili Pepper song. I've got a bad disease. All from my brain is where I bleed. Insanity, it seems. Forgot the chorus. You've got me by my soul to squeeze, and all the love from me. With all the dying trees I squeeze. Down, down, down. Bum, 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 bum. Where I go, I just don't know. I've got to take it slow. And when I find my peace of mind, I'm gonna give you some of my good time. Today love smiled on me. She took away my pain, said please, I'll let your ride be free. You've gotta let it be your year. Where I go, I just don't know. I've got to take it slow. And when I find my peace of mind, I'm gonna give you some of my good time. Great song. As usual, for most of these songs, I forgot how to play half of it. But, love this. David Kelly. Oh, man. Thank you. Of course, I'm still rocking the Elliott Smith tuning. That's it. Change your strings if you try clear tones. Yes, the clear tones don't last as long though. That's why I like the elixirs. But the clear tones probably sound the best, I would say. But I go through strings a lot, so I don't want to spend a ton of money on clear tones. But those are great. What else? Black Velvet. Oh man, thank you Andrew Lodge. I'm definitely gonna check out Josh Turner's thing. What jazz chords to learn first? Major 7. Anything with major 7. That's a good one. Mm-hmm. Can you play Basket Case by Green Day? How does that go? It's power chords. I know that much, but yeah, I don't remember off the top of my head. The Great Gazoo. Yeah. Man, it's so funny, all these requests. I used to know how to play these songs, but no idea. Over the hills and far away. That's where I get lost. Where did it go? I can't. Great to see it. Yeah, play a song that you would never think that I'd like. I like some Taylor Swift. I've done Taylor Swift kazoo covers on my Instagram before. That song "Style" by Taylor Swift is so good. Is there a video of us playing this online? We can do this one. It's fading, guys. the voice is going. Even the kazoo stuff is less on point. Oh, John Mayer, huh? You want some John Mayer? Brooke? Yeah? Would like to send a donation for appreciation for their lessons over the years, but can't find a link to allow me to do so. Oh, great. Please. PayPal. Sean D1816 @yahoo.com. That is the best way to do it. Here, I'll type that in. That's my PayPal if anybody wants to, because then Google doesn't take a fee of that. So I appreciate anybody who wants to donate, because I'm definitely not making as much money these next few months. But yeah, what was I gonna do? Play John Mayer? Or oh my gosh, Brooke, is that? Thank you. Is that what you were thinking? Like, I don't. When people are requesting now, I don't know if they're requesting me actually sing it or to play it with the kazoo. So this is what we have. Oh, I love it. You can be a seriously great addition for harp. Yeah, sure. The most obscure song that I know. There's a song about a volcano called Pompeii. Mount Vesuvius, you've heard of it? There's a song that was written about that. In 79 AD, the ruins were uncovered. An archaeological find, historically like no other. Ash preserved the dead. Da, 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 da. Bam, bam, ba, bam, bam. Ba, bam, bam, ba, da, bam. I don't know the words, but the refrain is like, there's a volcano, and they're coming for us. Dead people frozen in time. Dead people frozen in time. Dead people frozen in time. That's probably the most obscure song that I know. Historically, it's called Pompeii. It's a good song. You should check it out if you haven't heard that. Lyrics were destroyed in the eruption. Yeah. Anyways. Oh, it's using an HBO show? Really? That's cool. That's good. I guess it's not that obscure then, I suppose. But yes. What a night. Can I play Get Lucky by Daft Punk? Man, I can't even talk anymore. No, don't know how to play Get Lucky. Is it just like 2 chords? I thought it was just 2 chords. Tell me the chords and I'll play it. Oh, Tenacious D? Oh, I love the D. What's how does Master Exploder go? Gosh, why can't I not? I think this is D and A, right? Do you guys know Master Exploder by the D? Master Exploder. Let's look it up, shall we? Let's learn it together. I did not mean to blow your mind. All right, let's see. I did not need a microphone. My voice is really powerful. I can't do it. I'm done. Voice is shot. I tried. I can't even do my Jack Black impersonation. It's over, everybody. But I tried it. No, I can't. Thank you, Ricardo, for. Oh my gosh, I'm so delirious right now. Yeah, thank you for the support, guys. All right, well, I appreciate everybody tuning in tonight. A look into the madness for quarantine day 3. Can you believe it's only been 3 days? I feel like I've been quarantined for months. It's been 3 days. Anyways, yeah. So we'll see. I'm gonna drink some tea, sleep. Maybe we'll be back on tomorrow. Appreciate all you guys, everyone who donated, everyone who didn't. That's fine. Had a great time tonight. So I'm gonna rest a little bit. Hopefully get my my pipes back in singing shape, or get someone else here to carry some of this load. But I appreciate you guys. Love you. Everyone stay safe. We're all doing our best to try to keep a positive attitude right now. So anything you guys need, let me know. I got you. I will just be uploading videos and live streaming until I can go outside again. So making the most of it, everybody. Anyways, yeah, appreciate you all, and I will talk to you all soon. See ya.